続きまして、ヘイリーこと福崎春音さんによります神道、日本が生んだ寛容の心です。福崎さん、よろしくお願いします。
こんにちは。鹿児島県鹿児島市出身、ヘイリーこと福崎春音です。イケメン大好き、世界の文化も大好き、人が優しい鹿児島も大好き、ヘイリーです。突然ですが皆さん、神道について考えたことはありますか？
ないです。
鹿児島にはこんなに神社があるっていうのに何を考えているのやら。本日は私が日本の素晴らしい宝、神道について深掘りしていきます。私のスピーチを聞いて少しでも日本って素晴らしい、神道って素晴らしいって思っていただけたら嬉しいです。それではお聞きください。神道 is often literally translated as the way of the god and goddess. But for us Japanese, it's more than just a religion. It's a way of life. Something that gently stays by our side, watching over us. Shinto is generous and open belief system. It embraces those who believe, and even those who don't. In fact, I don't consider myself a particularly religious person, but still, every New Year, I visit the shrine and quietly place my hands together, praying silently. Please watch over me again this year, and that alone is enough. Shinto doesn't impose a specific form of belief. It simply stays close to each of our hearts in silence. One of the most unique ideas in Shinto is Yaoyorozu no Kami. It is believed that the divine dwells in all things, in fire, in wind, in rivers and mountains, even in stones, tools, and the human hearts. In other words, the source of spiritual authority is found in nature itself. Isn't that a deeply Japanese idea? The emperor plays a central spiritual role in Shinto and serves as a bridge between Japanese and nature. Since ancient times, the Japanese people have lived in harmony, and Japan has received many blessings from nature, but also experiences many natural disasters, so people have learned to coexist with it wisely. Through this relationship, they realize that the origin of all things lies in nature. Shinto itself is originated from nature. This philosophy has shaped our deep respect for nature, our taking care of our culture, and our taking care of things, and our thoughtful way of living. Another special feature of Shinto is that it never denies other religions, unlike Christianity or Islam. Shinto has no absolute doctrines. There are no rules like, you must do this to be saved. Instead, it offers a way of life rooted in gratitude, harmony, and living peacefully with nature. From the Nara period to the Edo era, Shinto even blended with Buddhism. Shrines displayed Buddhist statues, and temples enshrined Shinto gods. This shows how flexible and open-minded the Japanese approach to religion has always been. Around the world, conflicts sometimes arise from differences in faith and values. But in Japan, we have a quiet culture that says, I respect your beliefs and I honor your way of life. That is Shinto. That is the spirit of Japan. truly proud of its gentle and accepting way of thinking, and of the country that has quietly preserved it. If you ever visit Japan, please take a moment to step into a Shinto shrine. Listen to the sound of the wind, the rustling of the leaves, the song of the birds. There may be no words, and yet you might feel something speaking to you. It may be a voice saying, "Welcome." It may be a gentle gaze, "You belong here." Even if you don't believe, even if you don't pray, Shinto will never turn you away. It simply wraps around you, like a kind and loving mother. That is Shinto. That is Japan. And that is a form of kindness we wish to share with the world. Thank you for listening.
ありがとうございました。Could you please give us some comment?
Thank you, Hailey. That was a really good speech. It's often said that Japanese are not religious, but that doesn't quite capture the complexity of Japanese spiritual beliefs like you laid out here. There's the famous saying about Japanese is they're born Shinto, marry Christian, and die Buddhist, right? I think that what you just said about Shinto really does show that kind of idea of, we respect that everything has a spiritual essence, but we're not tied to any sort of interpretation about it, right? What that essence is, if it's the soul, if it's God, if it's Odin, if it's whatever, is, depends on whatever you want it to be. And that's there's something called, it's a religious category called animism, this belief that all things have some sort of spiritual essence. And Shinto is like one of the largest animist religions in the world. And me, I'm an atheist. I was raised Christian, but never really quite believed in it. And even now as an adult, whenever I am around religious services or something like Christian or Muslim or Jewish or whatever, I feel uncomfortable. I feel like I don't belong there because I don't believe. But going to Shinto shrines, I don't have that same feeling. And I think it's because it's this very open thing the main thing is just respect that there is something around us and have respect for all things. I think that then there's something beautiful about that. So, thank you.
Thank you.
ポイントをコメントお願いします。
面白いですね。ペリー先生、もともとはキリスト教徒なんだけど、そんなにいろんな儀式とかいろいろ信じてるわけでもないと。ところが神社に行くとなんか違うものを感じると。これって何だろうって自分も思ってらっしゃるというそういうコメントなんですけど、僕思うんですけど、日本にもともと神道があった。そして仏教を入れた。儒教も入ってきた。キリスト教も入ってきて全然良かったんですね。なんで迫害があったのか。いろいろ分析すると、そこにはコンスピラシーがあった。植民主義とかいろんなね、そういうのがあったからとかいう、分かりません、本当の学説の文明はね。でも、もしただもう何の裏も表もない、ただ素直なあれだったら、キリスト教も普通に入ってきてたと思うんですよね。それを全部受けるのが日本人、八百万の神だから、全部神様だから生きとし生けるもの。だから江戸時代もほとんどゴミがなかったそうですけど、物も神様だったからですよね。針供養とかね、傘供養とか何でも作ったものも全部神様だったから。だから物を大切にして、そこには資本主義的なお金の競争とか領地を取ろうとか自分のもの人のものとかそういうものじゃなくて、もう全くみんな一緒、みんなで分け与えてみんなが生きていけるようにって、そういうのを弥生縄文時代からずっと僕ら受け継いできたんですけど、最近変な世の中になりましたけどね、自分のものは自分のもの、人のものも自分のものっていう変な世の中になっちゃったんですけど、こういうことを呼び戻すためには君のようなスピーチメッセージを出し続ける必要があるような気がしますね。そうするとみんな違ってみんないい、みんな素晴らしいんだ、どんな状態であっても認めるべきであると、そういう優しさが生まれてくると思うんですね。多分君のスピーチをそんな感じの、君の人の着物姿もね、浴衣姿っていうんですか、着物ですか、 ね、もうすごいですね。もうなんかね、天照大神が降りてきたようなそういう素晴らしいスピーチでした。ありがとうございます。